going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Shop Talk. Coming to y'all today with a quick update on the injury to Jalen Brunson yesterday against the Cleveland Cavaliers. 47 seconds into the game, Jalen Brunson went down with a looked like he might have twisted ankle, twisted his knee. So it's being reported. This report came from Tom Thibodeau sometime today. Uh, but most of y'all might have known that he did have an X-ray. So it's being reported that you know, Jalen Brunson suffered a left knee contusion after the scary fall. X-rays came back to be negative. As of right now, while I'm recording this, hasn't any more information came out in regards to Jalen Brunson. Uh, I want to talk a little bit about it. It's a very scary situation. We know the Knicks are down with most of their starting unit, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, just to name a few. Also, a lot of let me read what it says here. So the New York Knicks have lost just about everyone to injury at some point this season, starting with Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson are all currently out. Most of New York reserve players have missed time as well. The only thing holding them together lately has been the stellar play of first-time All-Star Jalen Brunson. But even he isn't impervious to this injury wave. Less than 1 minute into Sunday night's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Knicks star player went down. Brunson came off of a screen to take his first shot of the game, but landed awkwardly and collapsed to the floor. He was helped to the locker room from there, clearly in a, clearly in immense pain. Less than one. Uh, Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Brunson appeared to have made no contact with another player in the process of falling. Coach Tom Tibbs said after the game that Brunson has a left knee contusion, and the X-rays were negative. The Knicks initially called the injury knee soreness. Then Brunson was declared questionable to return in the second quarter, but he was ultimately ruled out in the third quarter. Still, that didn't stop the Knicks from pulling off a victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're gonna talk a little bit about the game. We're gonna talk about what this means. If the possibility of Jalen Brunson uh being injured. But as listen, I looked up a knee con, contusion. Not really a bad thing, but I know they got to do an MR, and I don't know if they have done it yet. As I'm speaking right now, recording this video, they might have already done it. Hopefully, we get good news out of it when it breaks. But listen, man, the Knicks, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't really, as a fan, I'm in a lot of the stress right now, after the great January we had, and then February turns around, like it's just like everybody's getting injured. Like everybody's getting injured. But I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I know you guys are too. Hopefully Jalen Brunson can come back. Hopefully we get OG Anunoby real soon. I reported the other day that OG Anunoby is back on the court. I think he's shooting now as of today. I think he is putting up shots. Well, as of yesterday, he was putting up shots. I don't know if he's been cleared for physical contact yet, as well as Julius Randle. I don't know the situation with Mitchell Robinson, uh, but I believe Mitchell Robinson will be back. But my whole thing is, listen, we have to really. I don't know how the Knicks can do this. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how they could do it if they don't get these players back. I do understand, Josh Hart and company and Dante DiVincenzo, they put up a fight yesterday. They put up a fight and they was able to come out of there with a victory. We know Cleveland didn't have uh, uh, Mitchell on the court. Mitchell was out. But listen, man, they had their twin towers out there. We had nobody. we really had nobody. We did get something out. We did get something out of our players. Deuce McBride played for like 47 minutes. He played 47 minutes, and I'm worried about that. You know, these guys are playing a lot of minutes, and they really need help on the court right now. They need to get their players back. Playoffs is right around the corner. Uh, we still sitting in the fourth seed with everybody right on our back. We got Philly. Philly won yesterday, so we still remain like a half game in front of them. Then we got Miami Heat. We got Orlando Magic. We got the Pacers all right there, all bundled up together. You know, it's a possibility that the Knicks could slide back in these standards. So they know that. We all know that. They know they got to come out and they got to fight. Hopefully, Jalen Brunson is going to be all right. Hopefully, Jalen Brunson can get back on the court. We got a game tomorrow night. We go up against the Hawks tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. We got 4 games at Madison Square Garden. I think we get in the Hawk. I mean, let me check, make sure I know who we getting. Who we get here? I think we get the Hawks. I think we get the Orlando Magic. And then we got 2 games against the 76ers. But let me just double check and make sure I'm right. Yeah, we get Atlanta tomorrow, the 5th. Then on the 8th, we get Orlando Magic at Madison Square Garden. Then we get Philly. We get the 76ers on the 10th and the 12th at Madison Square Garden. Then we hit the road uh for 2 game. I think it's a 2 game road trip. Uh, we hit the road. We get Portland that first game on the road trip. So listen, man, it's going to be a rough road. It's going to be it's going to be hard. Hopefully, we can get some of our injured players back on the court, and hopefully they are in some type of shape to hold it up. Listen, I want to talk a little bit about Alex Burke. I'm hearing a lot about Alex Burke. People saying, yo, I mean, I've heard some stuff. Like, you know what I mean? And listen, I can't argue. He's been playing bad. Yesterday he did have a decent game. Uh he did help that team win that game yesterday. Also, Bogey played really good. Uh, you know, we picked up, well, I don't know if it's official yet, but Shake Melton um from the Detroit Pistons. Listen, man, we got a lot of Detroit Piston players over here. And Detroit Pistons is the worst team in the league right now. So I don't understand why we grabbing players from the worst team in the league. But listen, man, uh, Shakes is a young player. He fits the culture. He fits the timeline. Yes, he's been struggling. He hasn't had a good season since, I think back in Philly, he had a couple of good seasons he put together. But he does fit the timeline. He's 27 years old. Uh he plays good defense. I don't know. Like I said, he was bought out, so I guess I don't know when he gonna get signed. Maybe he gets signed today, and maybe he play tomorrow. Uh, I don't know which one of those other players, Burks or Bogey. I don't know who gonna fall out of the rotation. But right now, we can put nobody out of the rotation. But once we start getting our players back, somebody gonna have to go. Somebody gonna have to go. Uh, it's looking right now like Burks. I know Tibbs loved Burks. He said something about Burks previous just a couple of days ago. Uh, it might be Burks. Like I said, he did have a decent game yesterday. He played okay. Let me see what he do yesterday. I'm not sure what he do yesterday because I didn't really check, but I watched the game and I know he had a semi decent game. He did contribute to the win. But let's see what he did yesterday. Oh, let's see. Let me get there. Uh, what was yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday, right? Yeah, it was Sunday. Hold on. I'm just way beyond myself here. Let's see stats for the players yesterday. Let's go over some stats yesterday. Uh, Josh Hart. Josh Hart. Well, they got 45 minutes here. I thought he played like 47 minutes. No, he played 45. He played 45. Yeah, he played 45. He had a triple double. He had 19, 10 and 10 and 13. So he had 19 rebounds, 10 assists, 13 points. Um, Precious Achua finished with 22 minutes. He had 4 rebounds. He had 14 points. Uh, Isaiah Hartenstein finished with 23 minutes, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 8 points. Dante DiVincenzo was the high man for the New York Knicks. He finished with 28 points in 39 minutes. He had 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And we know Jalen Brunson only played a minute, and he was zero across the board. Yo, Deuce McBride played 47 minutes. Deuce McBride had to step into that starting point guard role, and he lived up to it. He finished with 47 minutes. He had 1 rebound, 5 assists, and 16 points. Bogey played 30 minutes. He had 20 points. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and Jericho Sims 21 minutes. He had 6 rebounds and an assist. And Alex Burke, he played for 11 minutes, but he did play, okay. He helped win. He finished with 8 points, a rebound and an assist. So there you have it. That was the stats for yesterday. Uh, Knicks was able to pull out that win, and hopefully we can get some of these players back because we are hurting, and it's almost playoff time. And we don't want to slide. We don't want to slide into the play-in because that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough. If we could just try to find a way, these guys, and I know they're going to come out. We know Josh Hart. He's going to come out. He's going to give it everything. But I worry, you know what I mean? We don't need to get any of these players injured. We already got the whole team injured. You look at this team and you be like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Like, you don't even know half of the players. Like, all our team put since February has been getting injured. Like the whole team's been getting injured. I guess that's how it goes, the NBA, and on any given day, someone can get injured. But like always, y'all know what it is. I just wanted to bring this to y'all and bring y'all the little injury report on Jalen Brunson. Hopefully he can come back. It was what Tibbs said was a good thing. Nothing really major. I don't know if they did the MRI yet, but we'll find out real soon. So, like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Peace, your boy. I'm out.